I heard a lot of different reactions, but how'd you like the movie?
The movie was so awful.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I went to see this movie, and I was there. I dragged sweet little Elisa to it, and about an hour and a half in, I'm somehow still awake, and the power goes out. And I have never been more grateful for a blown fuse in my entire life. So I walk out and I say, oh, I think I got the gist of this thing. I don't think I need to see it again. But they give me a couple free tickets and I say, okay, well, if I'm going to review it, I guess I have to see the last 17 hours of this thing that never ended.
You had to go to the movie twice?
I had to go to it twice, which is evidence of God's whimsy. Clearly, suffering. This is Lent. This is a penitential time.
Exactly.
And I had quite a spiritual discipline this weekend.
So it's a blackout at Black Panther.
Exactly.
You just don't like black things. Am I getting that right?
Yeah. Okay. It's so tough because this movie is explicitly about race. And so any commentary on it is a commentary on history and race and colonialism and things like that. And so you get called a racist regardless of what you say.
Right.
The movie is explicitly about race, though. Some people have wondered about the connection between Black Panther and the Black Panther Party. Yeah. Now, they both came out in the same year. The name Black Panther was used to describe proto-Black Panther Party organizations for at least a year before that. The comic creators acknowledged this, and they said, oh yeah, what a strange coincidence. And then in 1971, they actually, when the Black Panther Party was getting a lot of negative press for carrying machine guns and stuff like that, they changed the name briefly to something else, Black Leopard, I think, and then they went back to Black Panther.
So they didn't actually name it after the Black Panther group?
So they say. I mean, the name, referring to the proto-Black Panther parties as the Black Panthers predates the comic book by at least a year. There was also the Black Panther tank division in World War II.
And there are such things as Black Panthers.
And there are Black Panthers. So it seems a little coincidental, as the comic creators admit. But the whole premise of this movie is that if whites and Western Europeans had not colonized parts of Africa, if it remained untouched from Africa, and if African countries were rich in natural resources like precious metals, then they would have developed into an equitable, fair, just, prosperous, technologically advanced country in total isolation, right? Now, the great irony of this is I wrote this review and I said it was awful, and Ben said it was very good.